What's going on, my beautiful people? I am here with you today, and my partner in crime. She just woke up from a nap, and she's excited to cook. Isn't she excited to cook? Yes. Can you show them the shrimp? Today, we're gonna make some shrimp scampi. We got the noodles. We got the veggie. We're gonna get this all set up, so I hope you guys enjoy. So what you see here is me cutting up the zucchini. And I'm just cutting it up into cubes, big enough to go throughout the whole pasta because I only have one. So it's up to you what size you want. But like I said, I'm making mine spread throughout the whole pasta. The next thing you'll see me cut up is an onion. And with the onion, it's up to you how big you want that also, but if you do big chunks like me, then you're gonna take a longer time to get to that translucent phase when you're sauteing them. But they will get there, just a little extra cooking. And you know it's a good onion if it brings a tear to your eye. So literally the hardest part is finished. The hardest part of this meal is getting everything cut up that you want to add in. So all we have here is some onions and some zucchini. I did one zucchini because we literally had one zucchini left and it was about to go bad. I don't want to be wasteful. So we cut that bad boy up and put them in here too. And now we're going to go ahead and move over to the stove. We're going to saute these veggies. And we're also going to get our water boiling and salted for our noodles. So now we have the cast iron, which is already hot. It's been sitting there warming up. We're just going to add some coconut oil to it. Just a little coat so the vegetables don't stick when we put them in the pan. It's good to get your cast iron skillet going earlier before you put the food in there, just so it's ready to cook everything evenly. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and throw in there is some minced garlic, as you can see there. Any minced garlic is good. Doesn't even have to be minced. Just any kind of garlic. You can get it fresh, chop it up, throw it in there. It's totally up to you. I choose to use it already minced because it's just convenience for me. I used about 1.5 spoonfuls. You guys already know my family loves garlic, so we don't shy away from it. We'll let that sit in there and saute. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw the veggies in there that we cut up earlier. That's going to be the zucchini and the onions. And we're going to stir it all up, make sure that all the flavors are evenly combined and just loving each other in the pan. And when you lose some veggies, you throw them back in. I'm just getting all the flavors mixed in there. As you can see, they're already turning brown because the cast iron was already hot, so they started cooking instantly once they hit the pan. I'm going to go ahead and throw some butter. Now the butter is going to be the base of this pasta, and that butter is actually frozen, so off camera I kind of cut it into chunks to get it to go ahead and melt into the pan. It doesn't matter if you use melted butter or if you use solid butter. It's just what I had. I pulled it out of the freezer. You do want to use butter though, not margarine. Margarine is not something that you can substitute for butter in this dish. It has a totally different flavor, totally different texture, and it just will not work for you. So I'm just sitting there mixing them all up, getting that flavor all around. I'm going to go ahead and add some onion powder to this. I don't really measure anything. I just kind of go by taste and sight. Onion powder you can't go wrong with, so you can just throw some in there. Same with the garlic powder. You can't go wrong with that either. So you'll just evenly coat everything with your seasonings. The next seasoning I'm going to use is Old Bay. This is perfect for seafood. Since we're throwing some shrimp in there, it just pairs really nice with it. Again, it gives that a few sprinkles. The next thing you're going to see in here is going to be our Creole seasoning. I love this stuff. Just going to evenly coat it all over. And then give it a little stir. Just to make sure all the seasonings touch every piece. Because you just want your food to be flavorful. You don't want anything dull. You know, you want the flavor in it evenly. So, gotta make sure you mix it up well. I'm gonna add another stick of butter. This might be scary to some, but I promise it's not as bad as it seems. You gotta remember that there's pasta going in this also, and that pasta is gonna soak that butter up. So it's not as bad. So it's only 2 sticks of butter, like I said, for the base. And that's just going to sit there and saute. Stirring it here and there. Making sure everything is submerged. And then we're going to go ahead and throw in some white cooking wine. You could use regular wine if you have it. I don't ever have any wine in my house. So I do use cooking wine. It's not going to get you like drunk or anything like that. It all cooks off by the time you're done. But it does have that flavor at the end that is just perfect. You're going to see me put in some lemon juice, and that's just a squeeze of lemon. It's up to you. You can add more if you like the lemon flavor. It's always up to you and your taste. And as you're going throughout your cooking, you want to make sure that you're tasting it in between to see what it needs more of. Or if there's something that's kind of overpowering it, you can always add something else to counteract it. So don't feel devastated or defeated if, you know, there's a flavor that you want to get fixed. It can be fixed, I promise. Tasted it there, and I liked when I tasted it. So this is where I want it to be flavor-wise. The next thing I'm going to add in here is going to be our shrimp. The shrimp has finally made its debut. I only used 1 bag of shrimp. They were the large size. There's several different sizes of shrimps that you can use. There's several different kinds. You can leave the shell on, shell off. Mine only had the tail on and it was deveined. I love it for my convenience. I didn't have to peel any of the shrimp. We have our boiled water. Our water is finally to the point where we can add our pasta. So we're just going to throw in our pasta into the boiling water. It's heaven. Oh God, I can't speak. It has a lot of salt in it. And it is also has the oil in there so the pasta doesn't stick together. You just want to make sure your water is salted because that gives the extra flavor to the noodles. Here you're going to see me sprinkle some parsley into the veggies and shrimp. Just give it a good little coat of that, and we're just going to mix that all up in there. Looking good. Smelling great. And we're gonna give our pasta a little stir. You never want to break your pasta. The pasta will shrink itself into your pot, so it'll be fine. That's the face you have when you're waiting for your pasta to cook. And the pasta is finally done. It's ready to be added into our vegetables and our shrimp. And as you can see, I'm not draining it completely. I'm leaving a little bit of water, letting that water drip into the shrimp and vegetables because it gives it that extra flavor because we salted it so well and we added the oil to it. Just combining all those flavors together. And here you have the final product. So yummy. A little sprinkle of parsley on top, and you're ready to go. So delicious. Now for the special delivery. Off to the hubsters. He's super excited. He was patiently waiting. He could smell the goods as they were cooking, and now he gets his reward, and he is a happy man.
Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you click on that button. If you like the video, why don't you subscribe to that video so you can see more videos with Mama Mav. And I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. I'll see you later. Peace out.